Okay, y'all, I know I literally just said last week I don't have a big sweet tooth, and I don't, but this recipe is just too weird to not try. So if this doesn't turn out, it won't see the light of day, but it's a chocolate mousse in the most obscure way that I could ever possibly imagine to make it. So let's just get right into the ingredients. So hear me out. I said it's bizarre, and it is certainly that. So we have 4 boiled eggs right here. We're gonna use some milk. It really doesn't matter what kind of milk you have. I just get this from a local farm here. So we're gonna do a 1/2 cup of that, and then about, let's even see, honey for sure, but a 1/4 cup of honey, so 2 tablespoons, and then about 3.5 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And then of course some vanilla, because vanilla makes everything better. And we're doing 2 teaspoons of that. So 2 teaspoons, that is just shy of a tablespoon. That's probably what I'm gonna do here, because a tablespoon is 3 teaspoons, if you didn't know. But we literally just mix all of that together in a blender and pop it in the fridge. So I just can't imagine this is gonna turn out good. But like I said, we'll see. Quick tip though, for boiled eggs, I'm always asked, I feel like around Easter time or the holidays, is what's the best way to boil eggs? So take notes, because this never fails me. So I always start with a boiling pot of water, just enough to submerge the eggs in, and just carefully place the eggs in the pot, boil them for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then when they're done, just remove them from the heat, drain the water, and throw some ice on top. Just completely cover them in ice to give them an ice bath, and let them sit for probably 30 minutes. I just wait until the ice completely melts, honestly. And then when you go to peel them, tap both ends and roll them. Once you do that, it loosens the shell, and they peel like perfectly every time. So when you go to make deviled eggs and stuff for holidays, they're absolutely perfect. So that's my little tip or hack there. But let's throw this together and see how this turns out. All right, y'all know how much I love my little Ninja food processor, so that's what we've got here. Got the 4 eggs just thrown in there, and then now a 1/2 cup of milk, and then a 1/4 cup of honey, which is 2 tablespoons. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Our cocoa powder, like I said, 3 to 3.5 tablespoons. I'm gonna do 3.5 just to be safe. I don't want this actually tasting like egg, so we will see. And 2 teaspoons of honey, like I said, just shy of a tablespoon, or maybe just a tablespoon. Then blend it up. I mean, it smells like mousse. I don't actually know how much this makes, so I'm filling these each like 1/2 cup full. So I imagine we did 4 eggs plus the other stuff. We're probably gonna get about 4 servings out of this, if I had to guess. This almost feels like a sick joke, like a prank. Who would possibly do this? But here I am, so is it gonna turn out? We will find out in 2 hours. Sweet, well that's perfect. 4 servings in the fridge for 2 hours, like I said, and then we will see how this turns out. All right, it's totally only been an hour, but the anticipation's killing me, so here goes nothing. You guys, it literally tastes like chocolate pudding. I'm not even kidding. You can't taste the eggs at all. I would definitely recommend the 3.5 tablespoons of cocoa powder like I did. But this is like a mystery. Ooh, I feel like if you wanted to put like a scoop of like a tablespoon of PB2 powder, like to make it a peanut butter mousse, that would be good too. But this is interesting. And it made 4 perfect like little containers. I did a dusting of powdered sugar on top just to make it look a little prettier. But that's a good find. All right, so it looks like you guys will see this video after all. Give this a shot. Let me know what you think. If in the spirit of Halloween, you want to like crumble up some Oreos, throw that on top to make it like a graveyard mousse, just for the holiday. But let me know what you think. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you next week.